Those people that moved in there, they're not normal. Look, I know they claim they're not a cult, but they've been walking the roads at night. No flashlights, no talking, just walking around. Then this sound started, like singing or chanting or something. And then it just stopped. You need to send someone up there. Properly send someone this time. Don't just drive past the gate. I'm worried something bad's gonna happen. Chief, I know this is probably gonna sound ridiculous, alright? But something's wrong up at the old Crimson Estate. Or the Temple, they're calling it now. Those people that moved in there, they're not normal. Look, I know they claim they're not a cult, but...
Hello! Hello! How are you? Please, come inside. Come inside. Come on. Yes. Welcome. Welcome to the Crimson Temple. How are you, everyone? How's it going? All right, let's see. Let's take a look and see who is here today. Let's see. I always got to push it twice, no matter what I do. Lee, what's that? That's a blast from the past. I haven't heard that in a while. How's it going, Lee? Reading a plenty. Hey, reading a plenty. Hello. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. Rachel's reading life. Hey, Rachel. Lee says, where's my cult leader? I'm right here. But I'm not a cult leader, though. So I think you might be talking about me, but I'm not a cult leader. Karan, that's a big house. Yeah, me and my wife, we decided to upgrade a little bit. Hey Tizo, what's going on, man? But yeah, we were able to pick this up for cheap on the market. Apparently, the home is built on an ancient burial ground or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so we got it for cheap because of all the happenings that have gone on within these walls. But yeah, no, we're really liking it so far. And classic discount. Tizo, what's up, everyone? Hey Tizo, how you doing, mate? Hey Babsy,
I'm here.
Hey Hot Llama, how you doing? How's everyone doing? It's always a burial ground. I know. That's what I did. I went onto Zillow. That's a top tip for everyone. If you go onto Zillow and you type in ancient burial ground, you get some really cheap property, you know? So, yeah, that's what we did. Yeah. So as a lot of you will know, hey, Alama, how's it going, my boy? Not great, you know, good in the grand scheme of things, good, you know, but, man, England's out of the World Cup. Oh, it's so painful, and it's so painful the way that we went out. It's so painful the way that we went out. Bro got messied. I mean, to be honest, look, Messi, the GOAT, in my opinion, the best player ever to play. The best ever. And got hit with a Messi beam. Yeah, I mean, he really turned it on, man. But I will say this. We let them. Man. In the first half, I felt like we were physical. I felt like it was pretty even. In my opinion, we wasn't performing very well. Argentina wasn't performing very well. And it was kind of even, you know? Neither of us have been very good in this tournament, to be honest. We've had some great games. We've had some like really entertaining games, like in the Azteca against Mexico and all that. But I feel like Norway was probably better than us in the quarterfinals, and we got a little bit lucky there. And Argentina have just been, just scraping through, you know, scraped through against Cape Verde. Scraped through against Egypt, just narrowly scraped through against Switzerland. So it's like, I honestly, I was going into this and I was thinking, I know they got Messi, but I think we're going to beat them, and I think we're going to beat them convincingly. And, you know, we were doing all right in the first half, and then, and this is the thing that's just so difficult for me. Tuchel just, the manager, like, I don't know if you've been watching the World Cup. If you haven't been watching the World Cup, then basically what happened, I'll just put it in terms like this. Our manager, England's manager, looked at the clock and saw that we had somewhere between 35 to 40 minutes left to play. We just scored, right? And it looked like we were starting to find our rhythm. And so I was thinking to myself, for the first time in 60 years, England is going to be in a World Cup final. And that's a little bit crazy because, in my opinion, and I think in most people's opinion, we have some of the best players in the world currently, right? this current squad. Our players are like winning Champions Leagues or getting to Champions League's final. They're winning the Premiership. They're setting records in the Bundesliga. Like, our players are very, very good. And we've not made a World Cup final in 60 years. And so I thought, oh, this is the moment. This is when we're going to do it. And then the manager, our manager, Tuchel, Thomas Tuchel, his name is, he looked at the clock and he went, let's just sit back and defend. Let's just all sit back and not do anything. Just go like this in the corner. And I was thinking, what are you doing? They've got Messi. Like, we've been able to like muscle him out of the game so far because although he is the best player ever to play, he's my age, you know? He's the same age as me. And so he's not at his physical peak, you know? He's not fast as he used to be. He's not strong as he used to be. But one thing he still is incredible controller of the ball and like an amazing crosser of the ball. And so we played into his hands. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to talk about the World Cup the whole time. It's just like so fresh in my mind and it really made me angry, man. I was like, I can't believe we've been sabotaged by the manager. It really was the worst management. It was the worst decision I've ever seen a manager make in a game of football. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And everyone could see what was happening. I could see it. My wife could see it. My dad could see it. Everyone's texting me. What's he doing? What's he doing? Why is he doing this? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know why he did this. And they were coming so close, so close, so close. And I'm screaming like, you got to change something. You got to give them an outlet. You got to bring off Kane, bring on Ollie Watkins, bring on like some fast players, someone that can attack, you know? And, you know, I'm not saying we've got to go all out attack, but we got to have a little bit of balance. And then he blew it, man. He threw it away. It's really difficult. It's really difficult because although Messi is the greatest player ever, it's not like Messi's never lost a game, you know. He's almost like semi-retired in a way. He's playing in the MLS, and it's like, I don't know, man. I'm so angry. I'm really angry. Normally, I'm like depressed when we go out, but man, I was angry about this one. And I don't think it's like I do believe that Argentina, and don't worry, I'm going to read your comments in a minute. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a rant. It's just like a little 5-minute rant just to get it out of the way. I do believe that Argentina in previous games got decisions that maybe they wouldn't have always got, you know, goals disallowed, players sent off against them, and all. But in this game, there was none of that. There was no. You can't blame it on cheating. Can't blame it on the ref. Can't blame it on anything like that. We were 1-0 up with 5 minutes to go. And I was sitting there and I was like, no way are we winning this game. No, we have no chance of winning this game. They're going to score at least one and probably they're going to get 2 or 3. Like, because it was just over and over. And the analogy that I use after watching that game and sort of thinking about it, it would be like if a boxer knocked down his opponent in, like, say I don't know how many rounds like this, like 12 rounds normally, sometimes there's 10 rounds, but let's say he knocked down his opponent in the 8th round, right? And then he went, all right, I've knocked him down, I'm winning on points, all I need to do now is survive. So I'm just gonna walk to the corner and I'm just going to do this for 4 rounds and just let him keep swinging at me and swinging at me. And I won't throw one punch. I won't throw one punch bank. I'm just going to go like this and stay in the corner. That's what it's like. it was a moment of insanity. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he did that, man. Thanks so much for the subscription, Nat. Really appreciate it. Anyway, Hey, you're right, Nat. Yeah, I just think I think it's and I'm not someone that I'm not really even making excuses. Argentina did deserve to win.
I came here to drink milk and kick ass, and I've just finished my milk.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know, I just think we had a big opportunity, and we just threw it away. We threw it away. If we just could have just do what Spain did. Just do what Spain did. You know, don't go all out attack, but just play a balanced game. Try and keep the ball. Bring on some fresh legs. Take off Kane, take off Bellingham. Bring on Rashford and Bukayo Saka, and these two are top tier teams, players. Sorry. I mean, Bukayo Saka, other than Messi, I don't think there's anyone on Argentina's team that is as good as Saka, in my opinion. You could say maybe, no, not McAllister. I don't know, but yeah. So it's just really tough to take when you throw it away, you know. But anyway, you know, you can't make any excuses. Argentina didn't do anything wrong. It's just that we handed it over to them. We just went, oh, we were thinking about winning, but then right at the end, we were like, do you just want to win instead? Do you want it? We were quite excited about going to the final, but do you want to go instead of us? You know, you first. It was embarrassing, man. It really, really crazy. Anyway, let's read all your comments where you're saying that I'm coping. I wish I could find home in real life built on some burial grounds or something. Need that discount. Bro got messy. Oh yeah, I saw this one. Hey Kazuma, what's going on? Great to see you again as well. I saw, yeah, it was Argentina getting handed the World Cup. I agree with you. They did get well. I don't think they've been handed the World Cup. I still do think that Spain will beat them, but I think that they got handed that game. And not by cheating or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the England manager handed them that game. Tizo, Tuchel decision to sit back with 30 minutes left. Not just on him, of course, on the players too. Yeah, it is on the players. It is on the players as well, but less so. You know, I feel like. And again, I really want to make sure that I'm not speaking about this for half an hour, because I know some of you just do not care about this, and so this is just me ranting, and you know, it's basically all the stuff that I've been saying to my mates for the last couple of days. But yeah, I just feel like he sent a very clear message to his team: just sit back, don't attack, don't try and do anything. Just keep launching the ball forward and then hope that we can do what we did against Mexico. But it's different, man. It's different when they got Messi. As good as Mexico are, Messi's like one of a kind, Lee says, when I was 5, I lived in a town in, is that Linda? Linda, is that how you pronounce it? Texas. My mum swears upside down and sideways that it was haunted, and says multiple other people who lived in other houses found there was an Indian burial ground on a property. Whoa. Bloody hell, it's Salem's Lot. Not Salem's Lot. Oh God. I told you I'm terrible with names. Pet Cemetery. Logan 99 Fingers, the commentary called it. They were like, Argentina are so dangerous, 85 plus. You just can't bank on 1-0, Jay. It's very silly. It's very silly. I honestly, it's bordering on sabotage. Like, it was. I've never seen anything like it ever. Thomas Tuchel was the only person on the planet who thought that was a good idea. No one else thought that was a good idea. No one thought that was a good idea. Kane and Jude didn't really rise to the occasion. Yeah, but I feel like it's almost like they've risen to the occasion so much, and we're a team. We're a team. we can't always expect them to get us out of it. And also, they're probably exhausted. You know, this late on in the tournament, they're probably exhausted because they've been carrying the whole team for the whole time, like especially Jude. You know, not too clean, several fouls that weren't called. Yeah, I guess, but that's a normal game, though. I think like lots of fouls don't get called in games. I get what you're saying, but you know, I can't think like that. I've got to think that it was on a plate. It was on a plate for us, and we just went nah. Tizo says nah. That's just a game. Every game has over 10 instances of fouls that should have been called. Yeah, that happens a lot in football. If we could have just stuck on Grealish to hoover up fouls and waste time, yeah, exactly. Or even just put on Saka and just keep launching the ball to Saka. And then just go, right, you know, bring on a couple of defenders if you want, if that's what you want to do, but bring on some fast players. And don't take off Gordon. He was the only one that was performing. He took off Gordon to put on. Oh, man. All right. Tuchel should get sacked for that decision. I think so as well. That's how I felt after the US got destroyed against Belgium. Angry at the incompetence. Yeah. That's called playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? And this is the last thing that I'll say about it. I think this is the last thing I'll say about it. All right. Tuchel. We had another manager called Gareth Southgate, right? Lovely bloke, really nice bloke, brought the team together. Everyone loved him, but he was a little bit of a coward. And 3 times, no, I would say 2 times. One time we lost against Spain, and Spain was just better than us, and that's fine. But 2 other times, once against Croatia in the semi-final of the World Cup, we went 1-0 up. We sat back and lost 2-1, right? Exactly the same. Happened in the last World Cup. And then, sorry, it wasn't the last World Cup. It was the one before that. And then against Italy in the Euro final, we went 1-0 up, sat back, lost 2-1, right? And so everyone said, all right, we need something different. And Tuchel came along and he said what everyone wanted to hear. He said, England are a team that play like they don't want to lose rather than a team that play like they want to win. And so I'm going to be aggressive. And if I'm in that situation, I'm not going to sit back. I'm going to push forward and I'm going to try and get the second goal. And then he just did exactly what Southgate did. And that's what's unbearable about it, is that he knows that that's why we lose, is that we score 1 and sit back. And then he did it. Like, that's what's unbearable about it. And then they said to him, did you make a mistake? And he went, no. And that's why I think he has to get the sack. It would be one thing. He's a very good manager. You know, he's won the Champions League and everything. But I think it would be one thing if he said, oh, yeah, I messed up. Like, I can't believe I did it. And in the Euros in 2 years' time, I won't do it again. But he thinks that he didn't make a mistake. So he'll probably do it again. He'll probably do it again, and we'll probably lose again for the exact same reason that we've lost every single time. Hey, Northern Aya, how you doing? How's it going? Yep, decision made no sense since they easily could have continued bringing the game to Argentina. Yeah, easily. We've got a very deep bench of talented attacking players. Oh, are we talking about England v Argentina? Yeah, Foxman. Yeah. Alvarez is decent. Yeah, Alvarez is good. They got a good team. It's not that they don't have good players or anything like that. I just think England is player for player, like far superior, you know? Player for player. And again, I'm making, with the exception of Messi, who is, once again, the best player ever to play football. No doubt about it. What happened? I feel like online it's very heated, even goes political and stuff. Yeah. A lot of people are talking about the Falklands and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, crazy. Alvarez is decent. Yeah, Alvarez is decent. Yeah, for sure. As a Scottish man, the arrogance and entitlement is breathtaking. England are ranked 4th in the world and will finish 3rd or 4th. It's all about levels. Yeah, definitely. So the thing is, you are correct. England are ranked 4th in the world. And so you would think at some point in 60 years, we would make the final, right? You would think that. Like, at one point in 60 years, we would make the final of the World Cup. You think about all the other teams that are not 4th, but ranked in the top 6. Who's won it? In the Euros or the World Cup? Portugal, France, Italy, Spain, Brazil, Argentina, Germany. Like, all of these teams are all in the top 10. And we are, like, we underperform. I'm not just saying this one, but I'm saying that over the course of history, and that's the problem. I'm bringing with me 40 years of pain. They've let me down. I don't expect to win every year, obviously, right? I don't expect to win every year. That'd be crazy. I don't expect to win once every 10 years. But I do expect to win once in my lifetime. I do expect that. If you're ranked top 4, then you should have a good chance of winning, I think. And I just don't think
Geezer loves the sound of his own voice. Are we actually going to play a game today, or are you just going to be chatting shit?
I'm absolutely going to be chatting shit. That's what England fans do. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I think that you oh, by the way, thanks so much for the bits, Babsy. I really appreciate it. And as always, the comedic timing as well. But yeah, I think that you would just expect that we would win something, you know? But no, it might just not happen. We might just see the rest of the top 10 all recycle. And then we're the only team in the top 10 that just never win it, you know? It's crazy. Team is too deep to put so much pressure on 2 players, 100%. Tuchel effed it up. But does anyone think a team with players like Reece James, Jed Spence, Pickford, Tony, etc., will ever win such a prestigious tournament? Also, Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham waste so much energy diving and moaning. They don't deserve to win. They are honestly such bad cheats. Can't accept that one, Scrimpleton. Cannot accept that one. Cannot accept that one. Jed Spence was magic. And diving... Nah. Like, of course, footballers dive, but I don't think England are in the top 20 teams that dive and roll around and all that kind of stuff. Every player dives, takes dives, and all that. That's just unfortunately part of the sport. But yeah, and I would say player for player, we probably are better than Argentina, player for player, right? And I think the 2 teams that you can argue are better than us in a tournament, based on the players, were France and Spain. I felt like going into the final, we were probably 3rd best in the final. In the semi-finals. I think we were 3rd best. But yeah, man, we just blew it. We just decided that Tuchel decided to do the craziest thing I've ever seen. I see your point, but Pickford and Spence had solid tournaments. Yeah, Pickford was good, man. Pickford was actually one of the highlights, I would say, of the tournament. And Jed Spence as well. It was pretty amazing. He put in that incredible that incredible sliding tackle on Simeone. Not every team can be great at every position. Yeah, there really aren't any teams that are great in every position. England for sure have the quality to win a tournament like this. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Live long enough to see himself become the villain. Think they'll take 2nd place? England, we're competing for 3rd place. I've got to be honest, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that at all. I'd rather that we beat France, but that's an exhibition game. None of the players are really performing. You know, they don't want to play in that match. I didn't watch the match. Too busy marathon in Jurassic Park. Sam Neill was my childhood. Dinosaurs over football every day. I wish I watched Jurassic Park, honestly. Argentina are ranked number 1 in the world for a reason. Yeah. They're ranked number 1 in the world for a reason because they won the last World Cup. And they might win this World Cup. But what you can't tell me is that, with the exception of playing against England, in which they were the better team, right? They haven't performed well. I would say there's a handful of teams that performed a bit better than them. Norway have probably performed better than Argentina. Spain, France. I think there's a handful of teams that have performed better than them. So yeah, man. Third place game is weird. Yeah, who cares about that? Made it before the game started. Yeah, Silent Wing. That's because I'm on a rant. Argentina were ranked 3rd in 2022. Hey, at least you make it to the top 10. Yeah. Harry Kane dives constantly and constantly moans at the ref. You saw Bellingham trying to wind up Messi rather than just focus on the game. Karma won. Nah, disagree with you that Karma won. Again, Argentina, they have a reputation of cheating, of fouling, of complaining to the ref. You see, like, I don't know if you paid attention to any of the games, but Argentina, every time they concede a foul, every time, like again, when they played against Egypt, when they played against Switzerland, like they swarm the ref, they scream at the ref, they dive constantly. So no, again, if we're comparing Argentina to England for cheating, diving, complaining to the ref, England do not come close, unfortunately. Could be worse, I guess. At least we weren't an embarrassment like Scotland. Now, they had a poor tournament. Yeah, but that's expected of Scotland. You know, like, I get what you're saying, Logan, but, like, that is expected of Scotland. You know, it's like no one thinks Ghana, like, well, Ghana are probably a bit better, but, like, that's probably a bad example. But no one expects Cape Verde to win the World Cup. No one expects Scotland to win the World Cup. No one expects, you know, and I like Scotland, you know, like my granddad's from Scotland. They're like my second team, you know, but yeah, I just think there's a lot of expectation on England. And I think that everyone in the world wanted us to win that game, with the exception of Scotland and Scrimpleton. It's ridiculous that they're making England and France play this meaningless game. The players deserve a break. The last thing I'll mention, football tonight, but again, as a Scotsman, I can tell you England fans are generally disliked due to looking arrogant and entitled. Feel free to laugh at my country, though. We never even turned up. Yeah, but again, it's not... People weren't expecting Scotland to do well. And again, I think I've got to disagree with you. If you looked on like social media, if you looked on any media, the news, people, you know, like being interviewed, it was pretty much like 99% of the world wanted England to win that game. Because, again, Argentina are disliked. Argentina and their players just play so hard for their country. It's the most inspiring thing about watching them. Yeah, they really... and the good thing about them is they really turn it on before... They really turn it on at the end as well. Like, they throw everything at it. And because they got Messi... Sorry, 1 second. Because they got Messi, they can make something happen. Anyway, I'm so sorry for banging on and on and on about football. Harry Kane is a cheat and a constant moan. Yeah, I just can't. I can't compare him to. And by the way, I don't particularly like Harry Kane. I mean, I'm a West Ham fan, you know, so I don't. It's not like I like Harry Kane or anything like that. But I compare him to players like Bruno Fernandes and all that, and you know, and the whole Argentina squad, you know, he don't come close to them. Definitely, most people wanted England to win, not because they, not because they like England. Yeah, exactly. Listen, we're the bad guys always, but this was one of the rare occasions when we were the good guys. Yeah, Messi. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. By the way, I've got something exciting happening today. And I think I thanked you already, Babsy, but just in case I didn't thank you, I just want to say thanks again for the 300 bits. And now we're going to get on with some gaming. You're going to watch the final? I really can't be asked unless nothing else is on. Yeah, I'll watch the final. I think I might have to change around the stream time or something like that. I'll watch the final. I'm not... I'll watch it. I very much want Spain to win. One last minor. One sec. One last minor gripe. Unless you're a Mexican mariachi band, you can't bring a trumpet to a football match. No one can genuinely enjoy that gag. Yeah, luckily I've never been near anyone playing a trumpet or anything like that. But CBA is can't be asked. Yeah. Yeah, can't be asked, mate. No, I'll watch it. And it's been a good tournament. My favourite game was the England-Mexico game, though. Oh, what a game. I loved it. It was so good. How good were the Mexican fans, by the way? Is that still a thing? I thought they banned those. I don't know. All right. So let's get into this game. And here's a good thing, by the way. I've got a little something different today. See that in the corner? Look, I'm already worked up. Look how high my heart rate is thinking about England. So you see that heart rate in the corner? Look, uh-oh. How funny is that? Whoa. Kazuma says, did you remember when I asked you for some love tips in Control Stream and you recommended me to rush things? Well, I rushed things and we're engaged now. Congratulations on the engagement. Did I say to rush things? That's funny. Really, congratulations, you're engaged. That's great. Fantastic. When's the big day? How did you do it, by the way? How did you propose? Yeah, you remember that therapy session? As someone who also rushed things, I support this. Live stream the wedding so we may attend, please. Yeah, do it. yeah. Live stream the wedding and we'll raid you. Hey, British Ronan, what's going on, man? Are you sure he didn't say play Rush? Because that's never a bad plan. Yeah, we'll send bits. I read Joe Hill's Twittering from the Dead Circus today, around 40 pages, but very enjoyable. Awesome, man. I haven't read that. Guests have to turn up in cloaks. Yeah. Send some bits to the wedding. Quick word from my kid about the game. I can confirm it does get much worse. Oh, much worse as in much scarier? During I do, we just hear, I'm here. Let's do this. Yeah. It's written in the style of Twitter posts. Works really well. That does sound cool. Thanks, man. It was a really good day. Yeah, but how did you propose? What did you do? All this Remedy hype got me nostalgic, so I've been reading the book that inspired Alan Wake. What was the book that inspired Alan Wake? That's cool, man. During I do. I'm here to kick ass and drink milk. And I've just finished my milk. They said scarier. Oh, good. I like it. It's funny, you know, like, I didn't... House of Leaves by Mark Danielewski. Oh, wicked. Yeah, I like that book. I like that one. Is that really what inspired Alan Wake? That's cool. Yeah, House of Leaves. I took 3 days off of work to read that. That and Twin Peaks. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that was a great time. I just sat. I knew that it was a bit of a challenging. It was going to be a bit of a challenging book, and so I took time off of work to really lock in and focus on it. And you know what's funny as well? It does make sense because is that a real heartbeat monitor? Yeah. That's a real heartbeat monitor. Yeah, it's a bit high at the moment. It's coming down a little bit since I stopped talking about football. I was checking it out, and this is such a weird thing, right? This is a really weird thing. One sec. Oops. Oh my god, it's muscle memory. This is a really weird thing. If I'm just sitting down, and just sitting down, you know, just going like, just like reading a book or something like that. I think my resting heart rate was like just under 60. I think it was like 50, 57, 58, something like that. But the second I start talking, it shoots up to 80. I didn't know you got that much variation in your heartbeat. Like, just talking? And then I'll sit there again for a second. I won't say anything. And then it will just drop back down to like 60. Really strange, man. I didn't know that you had that much variation. I thought it was like 5. I think I've never obviously wore a heart monitor before. I thought it went up and down by about 5 if you were just sitting still, you know? But no, look, you'll see it jumps all over the place. It goes up over 100. Look at that. And then if I just sit here for a second, let's see what it does. It's weird, isn't it? The way it jumps up and down is crazy. By the way, got some games. All of this stuff went on sale. This was like almost next to nothing. This, I think, was free. And this one was not on sale, but I really wanted to play it. And I've played 18 hours of it. I'm addicted to this game. I don't normally play games off a stream. I started playing this game, and man, all I want to do all the time is do up my ship. I just want to, like, let me just really show you quickly, like, what it looks like. Black Flag is a perfect remake. It's so good. It's so good. One sec. I put on. Wait, let me get out of here. Yeah, sorry. What I was going to say about House of Leaves is funny because Poe, the band. Sorry, let me just silence this for a second. Poe, the band, or the musical artist, is the sister of Mark Z. Danielewski. And there is a song on Poe, one of Poe's albums, that is directly linked to House of Leaves, and so that's really cool. That's really cool, and I think there are some like House of Leaves lines in the bridge of that song, and then like you've just said there, British Ronin. House of Leaves is an inspiration for Alan Wake, and there are some Poe songs in this game, in Alan Wake 2. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that there is like some inspiration there. But that's really cool. I'm glad you're liking it. It's really wild, ain't it? It's really like, what do they call it? A good example of ergodic literature, right? Where you're sort of flipping back and forth, you're turning the book around and, you know, all that stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything. Yeah, real heartbeat monitor. I still think about the mystery of purple coloured text in the House of Leaves. Oh, yeah. It's so good. I don't even want to know where the heartbeat probe is. You don't want to know. No, it's just under my shirt. By the way, what do you think of this? Bold and majestic. It's the first time I wore this shirt today. Bro said the word football when his heart rate skyrocketed. Yeah, just reading it just then. Look, just said football. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you to be a football fan. Look at this. Just real quick. I won't play this for long, but look how good this is. I don't remember where I left off.
I have been to Kingston.
Okay. Let me just leave this for a second. But look how beautiful this is, first of all. Look how dope I look. Look at that. I look so dope. Look at how I'm wearing my pistols. Oh. But watch this. This is my favourite thing. We'll only do this for a second. Look. This is my crew. And look at the... this is what I love about it. The exploration and the freedom of this game. Look, I got my little cat, Mog, with me.
Give me more sail.
Loose the sails.
And then what should happen is that my crew should start singing. They like to sing.
Stunsails. Use all the wind you can.
Look how beautiful this is.
Shanty.
There you go. They'll start singing now. Oh, area not available. That hasn't happened before. That's never happened before.
Give
Weird.
me every inch of sail.
I guess I'm not allowed to sail to this area yet. And then look, you can just sail wherever you want. You can... Do they take requests? They do take requests. Look, do you want something else? Do you want... Look. Paddy Doyle's boots?
Sing a new song.
Sing a new song. Look. Did I know anything by the Wurzels? No, not yet. You have to find the songs. But look, you can go and take out these little ships. Spanish Armada. And by the way, let me just tell you something right now. Whenever I'm around, the British are fucked, man. The British are getting it. Everywhere I go, the British are in pure danger. It's good fun, man. It's good fun. I feel insecure. Yeah. Find some Argentinian boats and take your revenge. I know. Yeah, should. No, it's all British and Spanish boats so far. Anyway, might see some French boats later or something. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I really, really enjoy it. Let me just see. Let me see if I can pick an easy one. Oh, look at that. Oh, the timing. Let's see if I can go take a little boat. I should be able to smash this boat. Here we go. Watch.
Ease her off. Up yards, douse topmast sails. Mains out, trim to the wind. Set her back. Firing on your mark, sir. Fire!
Oh, damn. I was a bit too powerful there. I upgraded my cannons recently. That's all the stuff you can do. You can upgrade your cannons and all that. Normally what happens is that you disable the boat and then you can board the boat. You can all jump on the boat and start taking all their stuff, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I love it, man. It's great. Deep cleansing breath. Jay, you need to watch some game highlights and see how high we go. Oh, how high we go on the heart rate. Yeah, I know. Ugh. You getting nervous? Yeah. Performance anxiety? Always. Get the heart rate nice and low before it goes to 110 playing Alan Wake 2. What is that black flag? The game? Or what is a black flag? Black flag, I think, refers to the skull and crossbones. Scrimson says, I'm actually a nurse, mental health, so know a bit about heart rate. It's due to you using oxygen to talk. If you stand up, it will likely rise too. Drink water, and it will likely drop. Feeling like you have a high heart rate? Sit and drink water. Top tip. Thanks so much. Yeah, listen, we're getting health advice. Black Flag, perfect remake. Gonna have to stick with Burst. Look like Adam and the Ants is there. I actually went dressed as Adam Ant to a fancy dress party, and you know I love to dress up. I love fancy dress, costume party to Americans. I love all that stuff. Great tip, good to know. It's even more clear if you ever read the Alan Wake ARG they did called House of Dreams. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Is this the stream where we learned that Jay should probably see a doctor? Yeah. It's still available to read if you're curious. Oh yeah, I should read that. House of Leaves. Is that good? It's like $30, and it's crazy to think about a book being a bigger it's crazy to think about book about a bigger house can be interesting. Oh yeah, bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It is interesting. Bro's gonna hit 300 when he gets to Coffee World. Say Millwall away and watch the heart rate skyrocket. Yeah. Must have been an interesting house to grow up in. Poe and her brother. I know, so cool. Both so creative. Lever, Johnny, lever. Did I take requests? Oh man, I'm way behind. This makes me realize how bad Skull and Bones is. Pink Pony Club, please. Did I know anything by the Wurzels? That's very cool. I feel insecure because I said about the British thing. House of Leaves is just very sad for me to read in the end. It's the only book that managed to creep me out when I read it. Like there's someone in the room with me. Yeah, there was one scene in particular where I felt that. The engagement wasn't exactly a huge deal, but I won plane tickets to Los Angeles for next week for the Spider-Man premiere, and we're going to have a great time there. Neither of us have been to America. Oh, wow, fantastic. That's going to be so good. Wait, you said won plane tickets to Los Angeles? You won them? For the Spider-Man premiere? So you won plane tickets and also a seat for the Spider-Man premiere. That's amazing. England have completely changed their team if you're interested. Tony up front, Henderson in goal. Yeah. The thing is, I think that's the right thing to do. Let everyone have a run out, and I'm sure France will probably do the same thing, you know. This House of Dreams Blogspot, it will show up. Okay, I'll check it out. Wow, that's amazing, Kazuma. So lucky. How did you win them, on the radio or something? Random, went to watch The Invite last night. So good. Watching Odyssey tonight. Oh, I can't wait to see Odyssey. And hotel all inclusive as well. will be so awesome. Man, that's so fantastic. What an amazing thing. Alright. Let's get back into the proper game. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I'm so into it. Do you want to see how high I can get my heart rate really quick? Let me just go do some star jumps real quick. One sec. I reckon I can get it up to like 140 or something like that. One sec. I'll do it off camera so it's not awkward. Nah. Look at that. 149. Might want to change the numbers on those reactions. Do 10 burpees. Yeah, that'll be the last thing I do. Have you read Angel Down by Daniel Kraus? I picked it up the other day and it's one continuous sentence over 300 odd pages. No, I never read that. That sounds crazy. I've never read that. Was it good? Did you like it? It's so different but interesting. You feel out of breath reading it. Oh, I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess if it's just one sentence, it's kind of you don't get to take a breath. Might want to change the numbers on those reactions. Yeah, I think I might. Oh, also, just really quick, and I'm sorry just to constantly be banging on and on and on and on and on. But let me just show you something real quick. So this here, this is what I use. Pulsoid, this is. And look, it's got all different things. Like they've got a Silent Hill 2 one. How cool is that? That's pretty amazing. Silent Hill 2 thing. And then they've got a jump scare counter. Every time your heartbeat goes above a predetermined level, it'll count it as a jump scare. And what else they got? I like this one as well. This one's pretty cool. Like, look what happens when you go up in this one. Look, it starts shaking and going crazy and everything. That's a lot of fun. But it might be a bit distracting, maybe. I think that might be a bit distracting. So yeah, there's all different ones that you can use. Look, this one, Resident Evil status. That's cool, right? Resident Evil. That does look like it as well. Classic. Arc Raiders. They've got all different ones. And you can kind of like change them. Oh, they can just do like how bad you're suffering. Custom pictures. That's pretty funny as well. Maybe I'll do something like that. Put pictures of my face like, you know, it could be quite funny. I just don't want to do like too much. The jump scare one. I need that one, the jump scare one. What should I set it at? I'll add it for the next one. But I think I need to set it quite high. And it's got trigger heart rate. So like maybe like 120 or something. I don't know. I have a naturally high heart rate, Reading a Plenty says. When I was in nursing school, the student doing my check couldn't keep up. The instructor had to count it. Wow. Yeah, I think the important thing is that you've got a good recovery rate. And by the way, Scrimpleton will know much better than I know. But I think that's maybe the most important thing, isn't it? Is like if you've got a good recovery rate. Well, it's one of the most important. Again, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Sometimes I just say things. I'm only 50 pages in, but yeah, it's really good. He also wrote Whalefall, if you know that. I haven't read anything by this author, unfortunately. Right now, I'm loving the heck out of the book that I'm reading, Alchemized. Oh, I've heard of that. It's kind of a bit like it's Harry Potter. It's inspired by Harry Potter, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, let's actually play a video game. An hour in, mate. I chat some shit, man. I knew this was always going to be a long one though, because you know, England, you know, break my heart. Oh yeah, okay. Look, I'm gonna be so distracted by my heart rate, but I'll get used to it. My heart rate goes through the roof. Uh-oh. I swear that's because I'm laughing, guys. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny. All right. All right. The right 1-0 England, Declan Rice. That's my boy Dec. My favourite West Ham player. I know he don't play for West Ham anymore. But nice one, Dec. Nice one, son. Good lad. Yeah, today I'm just not into it. I mean, I appreciate you updating me, and I do want England to win, but like I say, it's like it feels like an exhibition. It's kind of weird, isn't it? It's a weird game. I never like to watch it. But that's good. I'm glad Dec got a goal. I love that boy. I love that boy so much. He's my favourite. All right. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to protect the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Your heart rate went higher when you saw his PP rather than England scoring. Yeah, it went to like went to over 100. You see that? Okay, now because I've been playing this bloody pirate game, I think I've totally forgot how to play this game.
I felt it. Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Let's review that. I totally forgot about this plot board as well. Alright.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
How do I zoom again? Oops. Okay, one sec.
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
How do I do this again? I've totally forgotten how to do this. Hey, Anonymous, thank you so much once again for the lovely gifted sub there. Thanks a lot, Anonymous. The mysterious benefactor. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. My wife just texted me 1-0. Yeah. All right. You have to be at the scene, but like, is there nothing that I can do on this here right now? Then.
The memory is fading like a...
We've already seen that, man. The anonymous one. The anonymous one has graced us with their presence. I wish to remain anonymous. Wait, what's...
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. The murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
Alright. I don't know if there's anything that I need to do right here. It is so weird having my heart rate in the corner there. I'll get used to it. Alright. Where do I need to go? Oops. Like, let's take a look at the goals. Look for Alice. Get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. All right. Where are we now? We need to get to the exit.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I am so interested to see what my jump scare heart rate is. England got their lead. Tuchel's like, everyone get back, get back. The worst thing that could have happened has happened.
Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I need to go back to this game. I was only one third of the way through, but I kept getting lost and gave up. Yeah, do you know what's funny as well? I also keep getting lost, but also, when I start getting lost, I start to sort of feel guilty, you know, because I'm like, oh mate, everyone's watching you, like, you know, they want you to progress with the game. You've been running around doing nothing for, you know, 40 minutes now, and that's what I felt like last time. It happened a couple of times, but hopefully I can find my way around. So I need to go to Parliament Tower. Actually, that's right behind me. All right. Oh. All right. So that's actually right behind me. But that's part of the experience of Alan. It mirrors his own journey. Yeah. That's a fair point. But I must confess, the last level, even though I understand it narratively, like it's supposed to feel like this maze, you know, of twists and turns and nothing makes sense, and I understand that, like, if it was a book or a movie, You know, you'd want it to communicate that idea and that feeling. But it was my least favourite so far to play of Alan Wake 2. And I am really enjoying the game, by the way. I think it's a good game, and I think it's one of the best stories of a game. Sorry, one of the best stories in a game that I've ever played. So far. Scrimpson says, I get that, but honestly, everyone watches because it's relaxing and fun. No one's judging your gaming skills. Thank God. Yeah, thank God. No, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Just like House of Leaves when you're reading it. Yeah, right, exactly. Tizo says, I'm judging hard. Well, not all mazes can be as fluid and action-packed as the Control maze. Oh, man, that was so good. Babsy laughing. Alright, I think maybe if I go up here, will this take me up to the apartments? Can I... And by the way, if anyone wants to guide me on these parts, like if you've played this before and you go, oh man, he missed a really obvious turn in, please do it. You know, because I don't, you know, kidding by the way, I don't really play games anymore. The apartment is in the plaza. Oh no, I know you were kidding. I know you're kidding, Caesar. Thank you. One sec. Parliament Tower Plaza. Is over here? I thought it was... Alright. By the way, I have totally forgotten all the controls of this game. That's the bad thing about... That's the bad thing about playing another game. Is that you get so used to those... oh my god, I'm running the wrong way again. You get so used to those controls that they become second nature. Now I'll probably be like... trying to dodge and accidentally jump in and all that kind of stuff. Alright, of course. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm looking for the tower. I'm looking for the tower. I'm like, where is it? Where, is it over there? Is it over there? Is that it? Is that it? Is it? Oh, do I go up the stairs? Meanwhile, this thing, that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's alright. It's alright. Oh. Babsy.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hello.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
We keep hearing about this character Scratch, but correct me if I'm wrong. We haven't met him? Someone said that he was in the American Nightmare game. The DLC. He's the main antagonist. Yeah, yeah. And he's like our doppelganger, right? But he's like the evil version of us. But I don't think we've met him in this game. Evil Twin, yeah. In this game, but not yet. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't like misremember anything.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things.
Yeah, no, I don't want
There in
spoilers.
her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
My goddamn wife's in danger. Okay. Yeah, very normal, friendly elevator. Yeah, helpful. Jesus. Alright, let's see what the heart rate does.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Oh. See it spiked? Spiked. I thought it was going to go higher than that. Yeah, 95 is weak. I thought it was going to go higher than that. I didn't jump that bad though. That was a bit of a jump, wasn't it? Man, that did make me jump. Oh, dude. This is like what I can see right now. All these soft boxes around. This is what I can see. What's on the screen? The game will listen to you. Oh yeah. I probably shouldn't tempt fate. Imagine Mr. Scratch as the Tulpa made by Dark Gospel about Alan. Oh, okay. We're back in our apartment.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters. Oh, yeah, I don't even remember this.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
That is the picture from Control. Do you remember? That's the picture that she took in Control. And we found it. It was like right after we finished everything, and it was like the lead into this game. And they said, oh, Alan's been visiting me in the apartment when she got interviewed by the FBC. Yeah, you remember? Yeah. And then it said, oh, you know, this is a piece of evidence that she submitted, and this is the picture of Alan Wake that she found, and that she took, rather. And yeah. In American Nightmare, British Ronin says, in American Nightmare, his name isn't even Mr. Scratch. You literally just head Mr. and then reality glitches, and all we hear is distortion. According to Sam, it's meant to be impossible for human minds to understand the name. Huh. Oh, I see. Like Tagana. Yes. Babsy, you loving Tagana? Yeah, good one, Babsy. Yeah, that is like Tagana. Good observation. You finished it? I'm a little bit further into it now. But oh, and she set up a camera. I remember now. In Control, she said she set up a camera to try and capture Alan walking around. In American Nightmare, he's most often simply called the Herald of Darkness. Definitely no reason to remember that title. I don't like that. Yeah.
I came here to drink milk and kick ass. And I've just finished my milk.
Yes, Kazuma. How you doing, mate? Good to have you here. Oh, no. That was Kadan that said that. Hey, Kadan. Just started this week a new game and absolutely love it. What game did you start?
Alice's video
The
camera.
Game of Love?
No memory card inside.
The game of planning your wedding day? Video art, dark on screen, multi. Focal point of the dark place. Part 1. Oh, it just says part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
You mean wedding stream hosted by my partner in crime, Jay? Yeah, do a wedding stream, man. Says use the memory card with the video camera. Let me just move you guys out of the way a little bit so that we can... Where should I put you? Where should I put you? I think this is the best place to put you. Just look, just about here. That's fine. That's fine. Let me just make it a little tiny bit smaller. Alright, that's good. You can still see everything. Alright, so now we need to put this in the camera. Oh, where's the camera? Started Metaphor Fantasia. It's a JRPG by Atlas, the Persona producers. Oh, amazing. I ain't played that much JRPG. Alright, let's see what's on this memory card. Oh. Ah, my beautiful wife.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist.
Looks like you've done all right. Well, no, I probably have
Alan.
paid for most of this.
We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money.
Yeah.
He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years
I'm just
ago,
listening to all of this. That's why I'm not talking at the
I
moment.
started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
Oh yeah, he was always angry. Remember in the first game especially.
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
She should have called Ghostbusters.
My
I know.
nightmares caught on film.
I found ectoplasm.
And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
FBC ain't going to allow that.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
They're going to shut it down.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
That's way scary, yeah. Scratch, I presume?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
This actor has such an expressive face. What the hell? Return by Scratch. What? That was the end of the part? I thought the last bit was the end of the part. Alright, we got a song. We get a nice song anyway. Oh wait, it's the same song? This is Poe. This is Mark Z. Danielewski's sister singing. Right. Oh, it changes slightly every time. Ah. In what way does it change? I understand the lyrics, but like, you know, I don't. The verses, I guess.
I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on the pane of
Adds a bit more to the whole
Somehow
lyrics.
This window becomes a trap on this winding road.
fade into black.
Forever
Hey, Eternal Fall, how's it going?
circling back
Great to have you here.
just to fall into this trap.
Alice stays faithful to Alan even after 13 years. She doesn't give up on him. Nice. He's like if Keanu could make a face beyond thinking about what to have for dinner. Yeah.
I came here
and
to drink milk and kick ass. And I've just finished my milk.
Yes, Tenchi, what's going on? Baldy? Bold and majestic. Bold and majestic, baby. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Yeah, Silent Winged. You're not wrong. I mean, Keanu Reeves seems like a good bloke. But I don't really rate him as an actor. I think he's good at picking roles. He picks roles where he doesn't need to act too much, you know? But yeah, you're tired? Oh man, how come you're tired? You didn't sleep too well? Keanu, hey, time to pack up my bags. Listen, I think he seems like a good bloke, but like, I'm always hearing stories about, oh, he did this thing and he's so altruistic and he's such a man of the people. I bet he's a lovely fella, but he's acting. All right, here we go. Back to Saga, yeah. He was great in The Matrix. I liked his character in The Matrix,
Okay,
but like...
let's recap
all right.
what you've told
Oh,
us
sorry.
so far, Alan.
We got
For the past 13
focus.
years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Alex Cross's
But
face
so
there.
has your evil doppelganger, Mr. Scratch. Or
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to interrupt this game every 5 seconds. Those mugs that they're drinking out of, the Oh Dear Diner mugs. I can't remember who it was. Was it you, Tizo? It was someone, or maybe it was Lee, but someone put a link to an Etsy shop on the Discord where you can buy these mugs, and ordered it, mate. Ordered it. Hope should be coming in the mail. I hope that I have it by, if not tomorrow, then by Thursday, by the stream for Thursday. And yeah, they're selling these Oh Dear Diner mugs because Remedy doesn't like to sell merch, so other people just have to be like fan made. So I got an Oh Dear Diner mug coming, so should have that hopefully by tomorrow. We got to do better than The Dark Place. I feel the same when it comes to Gal Gadot. She's beautiful, but her acting, well, yeah, she's really bad. I think she's probably worse than Keanu Reeves even, I think. Gal Gadot is awful. Agree. Reminiscent of high school drama class. Yeah. Kal-El, no. Kal-El, no. Yeah. Devil's Advocate is a good Keanu movie. I ain't seen that in a while.
or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy.
You're getting it.
Bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yeah.
Yes. Fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
I mean, they always drink at the same time. What is up with that? What's up with that? Is that something that I need to be paying attention
Mr.
to?
Wake.
These two characters
Alan.
are always Alex Casey and
We've seen our share of batshit
Saga
crazy in the
Anderson.
past
They're always
24
like,
hours. What I want to know is, why am I?
they always drink at the same
Why
time.
are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Oh yes, we're Saga Anderson again.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Let me catch up with the chat a little bit. I play Cyberpunk and seeing Keanu all the time is Johnny Silverhand. Johnny Silverhand did a great job playing Keanu. All-time monologue from Al Pacino in Devil's Advocate. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, true. It's the other way around, pretty sure. Keanu's chemistry with Alex Winter in Bill and Ted films is great. Yeah, he is funny. He is a funny dude. I love Bill and Ted. England-France game is on drugs. What's the current score? Oh my god. Can I be honest with you? Like, that almost makes it worse. But again, I have to bear in mind this is not a normal game. This is not a normal game, you know. They're not going for it. But it almost makes it worse, man. Like, imagine we annihilate France. Imagine it's like 6-7-0 or something. Even this is a lot. 3-0. It makes it worse. It makes it worse. Because I don't think anyone would disagree that France, like, even take England out of the equation. You can say I'm biased or whatever. All right, take England out of the equation. I think everyone must disagree that France is better than Argentina. They're a better team. Better players. Like, well, anyway. I think this, honestly, this is worst case scenario. England winning like this is worst case scenario. But it's not a normal match. This is probably very awkward for Alan. Saga's just hovering over him like that, not moving. Yeah, just like staring over him. All right, guys, I have to go. All right, Fox Minnow, thanks so much. Enjoy the saga part. Oh yeah, I always do. She's a fantastic character. See you later. Have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday. Saturday, sorry, not Sunday. Saturday. Okay. Yeah, this makes it worse. Oops. Yes, just staring at him. Hey, by the way, Alan, heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes.
I forgot Casey.
They have the clicker.
The cult has the clicker. Northern Aya says Saga's sections were surprisingly my favourite on my playthrough. They've been my favourite so far, definitely. In fact, the last one that we just played, that was my least favourite. But I know that Alan's going to have some amazing ones as well. So
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
yeah, how'd you know?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused?
Or is he hiding something? Okay. Silent Wing says, I forgot Casey was there. Yeah, he's just sitting there drinking his Oh Dear Diner coffee. Alright, let's go. Let's go look at the case board. Man, this thing's getting full up.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
She's doing the work for me. Northern Aya says, I'd say the last chapter was the worst for me too. Don't think you're alone. Alright, good. I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, I totally understand why it's there, narratively, but yeah, it just wasn't that much fun to play. I was getting lost all the time. That's probably on me though, to be honest. Alright, so let's take a look at the cases. Cult of the Tree. Alan Wake interview.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems
like
like
a good place to start.
If we find that, then we find the cult.
Where is the clicker? The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker, Alan Wake says. I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah. Let's take a look at some of these others. The cult could be followers of Scratch. They all have a clicker after all. So let's say that that's on who's involved. Oh, no. Okay. Cult psychology. The cult could be followers of Scratch. They all have a clicker after all. Oh, okay. Cult's goal. Cult working for/with someone. Nightingale spoke in excerpts from the pages. No. Oh, writing part of the ritual. There you go. Triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found. No. Cult ritual. What is it? No. Oh, cult symbols. There you go. Didn't see that one. Okay. Alright. And let's take a look at some of the others. Previous murders. Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
Okay.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
She loves her job. Good for her. Every time they say Scratch, I just think of Itchy and Scratchy. What an unflattering photo. Yeah. Why is it that in photographs you always look worse than what you do in the mirror? Like why is that? 4 goals? Honestly, man. Teaser says, "Sorry, I'll stop." No. It's funny. I've since you mentioned it, I've got the score up on my other screen here. My wife just texted me as well. 4-0. I'm telling you, this team is good. And again, I know it wouldn't have been 4-0 if we played them in the final, but I'm telling you, this England team is good. And in my opinion, everyone thought that France was the best team in the tournament. And we're beating them 4-0 at half-time. Kadan says, murder. Murder. There's been a murder. My passport photo looks like a criminal. I remember I had one good passport photo. Actually, no, it was my visa photo. And I was like, why can't they all be like this? And then my last one that I just got, it's awful. It's so bad. I think the camera was really low, and so I'm like this. I've got like a big double chin going on. I'm like, it's really bad. For the same reason, it's easy to go out in public and run errands, but taking a photo while you're out in public is hard. Brains are dumb. Yeah. That's funny. The heart rate's going to go through the roof with this football talk. I know. This is bad because it might save Tuchel's job. Listen. After I've calmed down a little bit, I wanted him out. I promise I'm not going to talk about this for a long time. Quick 30-second thing. I wanted him out immediately. I was like, get him out now. Like, he's ruined it. And I still do believe that he is the main reason that we're not in the World Cup final. I believe it's him. His fault. But he is a good manager. And we have the Euros coming up. And I feel like he's personally learned a lesson. Now he's playing attacking. Maybe next time he won't make the same mistake. That's all I'm saying. If he does, that's too much for a man of my intelligence to handle. Yeah, no, I mean too much. It's because you're used to seeing your reflection flipped and the photo is your face and the right way, so it looks odd to you. Oh yeah, I guess it could. Yeah, very clever, Nat. Same as hearing a recording of your voice sounds different to how it sounds while you're talking. Can I be honest? I know people say that. I never once had that feeling. I had the photograph one, but I never had the voice recording one where people go, "Oh, I hate the sound of my own voice," you know, where they go, "Oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I hate to hear my own voice." And to everyone else, it sounds fine. Oh, do I really sound like that? To me, I think I sound the way that I sound to myself. If I hear a recording, it just sounds the same to me. But I know that is a very common thing that people say.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Imagine if it was a romance. That would be a very different game. Bro's got high self-esteem. I sound great, actually. No. I'm not saying I sound great. I'm just saying I sound phenomenal. No, that's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is I sound the same. Like, so when I speak and when I hear my voice on a recording, to me that sounds the same. It's not like there's no difference. It's not like, oh, that's not me. That's not me. Yeah. Smutty romance. Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, you play that game. That's a different game. Jeez, I'm laughing. I did an interview on a podcast, and I still can't stand to listen to it. Really? Yeah, I think that's very, very common. What podcast was that you was on? Maybe we should listen to it. You know what was so funny? When that X was over that, when that X was sitting over that, I thought that said, how does story change sexuality rules? I was like, what? Wait. Okay, sorry. Wake was trapped in the dark place for 13 years. How does the story change reality? No? Dark place. Oh, okay, obviously. Alright. Wake was in another world that entire time. Do you think that she believes him? Or do you think she's like, yeah, he's crazy? I know that Casey thinks that he's crazy. And that says, normally your voice should sound deeper to you than it actually is. I think it's something to do with the reverberation through your skull. Oh, so when you speak, your voice sounds deeper to you, but then when you record it, it sounds like this. Sounds kind of higher. Yeah. Is it like that? And so it's like, wait a minute. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. All right, so that goes up there for sure.
Right.
There is an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. My accent made me cringe. Oh, I'll be honest, Babsy. I think if I heard your accent, I would love it. I think that's such a nice accent, like a real strong Southern accent, like Southern United States accent. Oh my stars. I love it. I think it's really lovely. And living in Atlanta, I get to hear it all the time, you know, so, and I never get tired of it. I think it's so nice. It's like to me, it's like a movie, you know, because you never come across it in England. Very rarely you come across it in England. It must have been mad for you. You said people thought you was Australian, didn't you, when you was in England? Wake. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Whoops. Whoa, we got loads of these things. Okay, well, I obviously can't let that happen, she says. Wake, Scratch and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Flashlight seems to weaken the Taken. Oh. Okay. Light and the Dark Presence. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her. Fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. Oh, she does that as well. She does that. She does that thinking sound. Does anyone else do that? That's funny that the Saga does that as well. Wake. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. Okay, third time lucky. What? Oh, there's something over here. This? Oh. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start. What? I thought it went... Oh, okay. Sorry. That only gives us 2 days to stop this. Wake. Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. A magic light switch? Where do I even start with that, she thinks. Wake says that the dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. So what? Cauldron Lake is the gateway to some other world? Some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, the page called this area the overlap.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
I know she's supposed to be making thinking sounds, but in my head, they're impatient sounds. Yeah, I think when I choose the wrong thing, I think she does get impatient with me. I feel like Saga's angry with me. She's like, she's judging me. Dude, I can't believe England are winning 4-0. I entered the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. Oh, there you are. How to enter. An overlap needed to push from both directions to manifest itself. Alright, that'll be the overlap again. Guys, I don't mean to give myself my ego another boost, but I think I'm an incredible detective, and I'm basically FBI. I'm basically FBI. And my voice sounds amazing. And when I hear my voice, I think it sounds amazing. Impatient throat clearing. Yeah, I know she's angry with me.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Dude, why is my heart rate up to 101? It's because I started laughing. Whoa, we got loads of stuff now. Hero doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Strange dolls. There you go. An email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell. That doll looks like a Threshold kid. Yeah, good one. Wait. Oh, Brightfall, right. Whoops, 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 whoop, 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 whoop. All right, relax. There we go. What are these and who made them? There you go. Parafictional research. Who is funding these people? FBC file on the reality-altering effects of the nursery rhymes. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's much more useful. What is it? FBC file on the reality-altering effects of the nursery rhymes. Do you see how annoyed she is with me? But all of these could be right. It's not Strange Dolls, but all of these others could be right.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
Constantly. It's
That
basically
always goes well.
it's basically their job. It's basically their whole job is to mess with things that they don't understand. If they understand them, then they're not required, right? A dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. I don't think that belongs there. Reenacting the rhyme made the environment change. Alright, guess everything goes there. I found a strange rhyme on a sheet of paper with children's drawings. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment? A charm appeared at the site of the rhyme. I'm just putting everything on this. A charm appeared? Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. Crow doll used to serve the rhyme puzzle. Let's just... Yeah, that does look like a Threshold kid. You're right. Wolf doll. Pretty good paint job. Nice detail. Oh, nice. She likes the doll. Rhyme found near the bridge at Cauldron Lake. Does everyone like this part of the game? Like, whether you've played it or whether you're just watching. Like, does everyone kind of like this part of the game? Pelagia JM, hello, or Turva, as they say here in Finland. Oh yeah, Finnish guy, or person. How you doing? How's it going? Did I pronounce your name correctly? And did I pronounce Turva? Turva. Turva. Did I pronounce that correctly? How you doing? Thanks for the first time chat. Welcome in. And do you know anyone called Ahti? Ahti. It's a pretty big character in this game. Silent Wing says, I was just chatting with my kid about how annoying the case and plot boards are. Yeah, they are a little bit time consuming, ain't they? I like the idea of them, but they take a little bit of time, don't they? Rhyme found outside the Cauldron Lake cabin. From the kid. Does she go through her entire life mentally standing in front of a wall going, Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of these things you could just sort of like work out in your head, you know? You could just... I mean, I know she is literally doing that, but... Can we raid Linvi again at the end? Yeah, Linvi is the Swedish person, right? Linvi is the Swedish person. She's a really cool fellow. Yeah, she does seem cool. She was playing a pretty scary game the other day. Oh, and actually, do you know what's so funny? It's because of Linvi that I got this heart rate monitor, because I see that she had one in another game, and I was like, "Oh, how cool is that?" And so I was like, "Oh, let me get that." Yeah. It's because of Linvi. Yeah. So that's funny. Yeah, sure, we can raid her. JM says, nice, fine. I've heard many worse ones. Just JM works for me. All right, I'll just call you JM. Yeah, yeah, Sweden. There's this other streamer from Sweden, and we raided her the other day, and yeah, I think she was pretty cool. We'll see. We'll see if she's about. FBC file listing test sites, Cauldron Lake. Man, there is a lot of this, ain't there? All right. Lunchbox found in the Bright Falls part. All right, okay. All right, I think that's everything. Manuscript.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up.
How's your day going, by the way,
in a
JM?
brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them.
Pronounces it audacity.
They knew it would end up hurting them.
How have you liked Alan Wake so far? Did you play Alan Wake 1 before this or Control? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I played both. So luckily, I've got this lovely community here that tells me what games to play, and they recommend me these games. And I can't remember who it was. It might have been. I'm trying to remember who it was that recommended it. And I think. Let me just see. I've forgotten their screen name. Oh, man. I think it was Scrimpleton that recommended Alan Wake originally. And so they said, oh, why don't you play Alan Wake? And then like a few people were going, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Play Alan Wake. So we played Alan Wake 1 first, and then we played the DLCs, and then we played Control, and then we jumped into this. We played a couple of games like in between as well. We played some really great games. We played Silent Hill 2 as well. And we played some other great games. But yeah, I've been streaming now for like a few months, and it's mostly been Alan Wake, or Alan Wake adjacent anyway. Have you played this game? That owl makes me feel so uneasy. Yeah, I know. I all taxidermy makes me feel uneasy. It's just weird, isn't it? Alan Wake. Colt and the clicker?
Wake said the Colt has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter. The next chapter. The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the Colt has the clicker.
He's hiding stuff from us. He's under arrest. Hiding evidence.
Double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Generally, Remedy games may be easier to say. Yeah. Yeah, you recently played, finished a replay. Is that because you're looking forward to Control 2 coming out? By the way, I have dyslexia, so my typing can be a little bit wonky. Oh no, you're doing perfect. That's okay. Jay's reading is a little wonky and it balances out. Yeah. Heck yeah, I am. You excited about it? By the way, how did you find this stream? Did you find it through the Paperback Journeys YouTube channel, or did you find it through just like Twitch natively?
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
I searched Alan Wake streams on Twitch. Oh, awesome. That's amazing. I always love it when people when people find this stream channel like natively, because a lot of it comes over from a YouTube channel that I've got. I've got this other YouTube channel where I talk about books and stuff like that. And so most people in the chat kind of came over from there. But we're starting to get like a few people now that have, you know, they've never seen that channel and they just found me on here, and it's really great, man. I'm really enjoying streaming. It's totally different to YouTube, like so different, but I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm excited for Control 2 as well. And I'm gonna try and play Elden Ring before that. That's gonna be the next game that I play. Is gonna be Elden Ring, because I never played that one, and I think everyone wants to see me get slapped up. Hey Alan, you're hiding pages, bro.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
Oh, France just
You
scored.
don't understand how vital these pages are.
Kylian
They're
Mbappe.
the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Dude. Oh, I didn't realize Control 2 had a release date. Yeah, it's like next month, ain't it? Is it next month?
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
JM, we were literally just talking about House of Leaves. We were just talking about House of Leaves. That's so funny. Are you reading House of Leaves because someone else is reading House of Leaves in the chat? And they said that it was a big inspiration for this game. And then we were talking about Poe, like Mark Z. Danielewski's sister, and how she wrote she released a song that had House of Leaves prose in the middle of it, and a lot of her songs. So they're connected, right? House of Leaves and Alan Wake. There is a connection there. Yeah, you're attempting to read it. It's a tough read. It is a tough read. Yeah. House of Leaves was more of an inspiration to Control. To this, Twin Peaks is more the inspiration. Yeah, Twin Peaks. For sure. There's a lot of Twin Peaks in there. Yeah, and you know what? I would I say that Control inspired the book, or the book inspired Control? But have you ever read There is no Anti-Memetics Division? Have you ever read that book? That's like Control the book. I don't know who took inspiration from who, but it's written by a author called Quantum. Silent Wing says September 24th, according to Steam. That's awesome. Yeah, if you've read There Is No Anti-Memetics Division, and by the way, if you like books, listen, if you like books, join us over on the channel. Let me get this. There you go. Unrelated, but if you like books and you like reading, then you can there's a big group of readers on the YouTube channel. And we'll be very happy to have you, especially if you like books like House of Leaves. Oh, yeah. You said, yeah, you don't read much because of dyslexia, but I just happened to come across House of Leaves and knew it's one of those read before you die books. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. And that must be doubly hard to read with dyslexia, because there's a lot of like, the words are muddled, you know, all twisted and everything. And I don't know what stage you're at of the book, so I won't say anything, but you know, it kind of gets a bit topsy-turvy. I had to get something done. Missed the whole game today. What did I miss? Mostly me banging on about how England lost. No, look, France scored again. Listen, maybe they'll bring it back. What are we doing? We're sitting back on a 4-0 lead. Oh, you're the first 20 pages in? All right, I won't say anything about it. Man, Tizo, imagine if this was the final. Imagine if this was the World Cup final. Are we sitting back? I swear to God, if we're sitting back. And English is not my native language. Yeah. So, oh, wow. You're overcoming all kind of hurdles. Lee, in this game, look, this is the stage that we're at in this game. So, Alan Wake just gave us the hidden pages. So let's take a look at this trail of the cult. We're trying to find the cult. Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time. Ah, okay, so he's already written this. So now we need to go there to see the clicker. Where is the clicker? We know exactly where it is.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Has Saga figured out who some members of the cult are yet? No. No, not yet. Who's involved? I don't know. Not yet. I've read The Hobbit, Silmarillion, Lord of the Rings, children fantasy books, handful amount, Star Wars novels, and I've had the Call of Cthulhu collection in my closet, waiting since 2020. Okay, I kind of know where you are then, Lee says. All right, wicked. Yeah, Call of Cthulhu. I read the first book. I thought it was pretty good. I think I like the mythos more than I like the actual story itself. Oh my god, you've just...
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
We didn't do a weapon upgrade. Alright, let's do a weapon upgrade. Oh no, we still don't have enough. No, we still don't have enough. You have dyslexia, but you got through the seal? That's impressive. That is impressive. That's commitment. That's real commitment, man. Just posted a picture in the Discord that I got the entire works of H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, cool. Oh, we'll definitely check that out. We'll check that out at the end of the stream.
The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Lovecraft was a hoe, to be fair. Yeah, not a great guy, right? Lovecraft. Kind of a crap guy. But good writer. What the hell? What the hell? Wait. I can't remember how the controls of this work. Oh my god, I can't remember how the controls work. Why won't she shine it? Switch reality? Not yet. Let me just Look at this shoebox. Oh, I don't need that. Switch reality. Have you been to Coffee World yet? No. Let's go. Let's go. We're Alan again.
I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me.
So, I'm getting from you, JM, that you love cosmic horror. That's your favorite genre.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript, Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar, important. I had to find it.
I became familiar to Lovecraft through his old PC game called Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Kid says you need to listen to Maine's radio show while you're in town. You're talking about when I'm in Bright Falls? Love Dark Corners. Did you play the 2016 Call of Cthulhu? Alright, let's do this. Wellness retreat. Increase maximum health by 15%. I probably need that. Increase max amount of health restored in safe havens. Restores 50% of max health when a new word of power is discovered. Oh no, I'd go with this one, I think. Alright. Words of War. Increases damage dealt by the last bullet in the revolver's chamber by 25%. Paint the Town increases double-barreled shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with one shot. Oof, I don't think I'll be doing that. Restores 15% of max health when landing a direct hit with a flare gun. We'll go with this. We'll go with this one. I don't know how useful any of these are really to me. Words of Action is personal. Increases damage dealt to enemies in close proximity by 10%. Yeah, that's probably going to be me. Makes Alan 20% harder for enemies to detect. No, sorry, 35% harder now. Yeah, I'll probably go with that one. I'm a bit of a pacifist in this game. Decreases damage received from darkness projectiles by 25%. No, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with that. All right. Now let's write. Yep. Apparently there's radios around. Also said something about hugging the deer heads. Yeah, I did listen to Tim Maine's radio show one time. He's the fella that I always think looks like Bernie Sanders.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Oh, we're back.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the Divine.
I do find it interesting. I love a good philosophy and psychology evaluation, but I would say William Gibson inspired works of cyberpunk be more my jam for entertainment.
Next segment, the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
James says, yes, I love this. This is great. Enjoy, have fun. This goes crazy. All right, guys, let's get ready. Let's get ready. Everyone seems excited about this bit. Kid's favorite part. I heard about this bit at length the other day. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's as crazy as you lot think it is. Look, my heart rate's picking up. Let's go. Oh, uh-oh. Look, see how excited I got? My heart rate went over 100. Here we go.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Do I just stand and watch, or do I have to... Oh, they're telling me where to go. Dude, what? The old gods of Asgard. Here we go.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light.
Yes. Yes.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination. And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
You, so true. So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions, they come true.
Oops, shit.
Oh,
yes. What? Sam Lake? Yes. By the way, everyone, this is a horror game. Oh, I don't want it to end. Don't say finally, I don't want it to end. All right. Big question. Big question for everyone. How do we make this real? How do we get this? It's not impossible. How do we get this experience in the real world? Like, it can be done. You just need a few screens and projectors if you take LSD. JM, did you really get an ad? Oh man, I'm sorry. It'll be on the VOD. I'm sorry. I don't know when ads come up. Oh my god, France scored again? I don't know when ads come up. And so there's probably a way that I can see when an ad is coming up. I would have paused it because I don't want anyone to miss anything. Back from the Shadow Realm. Yeah, take LSD or magic mushrooms. We need an Alan Wake concert. Honestly, I cannot believe this game, by the way. 4-3, this England-France game. For non-subscriber ads. No subscribers get ads, right? Like, the whole point of subscribing is that you don't get ads, right? Yeah, right. Okay. But still, I don't want people to, like, you know, even if they're not subscribed, you know, I want them not to have to, like, miss good bits in the game, you know. So yeah, if anyone could just tell me when an ad is coming up, like, or if there's a way that I can see it myself, then I will pause it before, like, big moments, you know. This game is insane, Jay. All gas, no breaks from both teams. 4-3. I guess neither team play in defense, which makes sense for a third place game. I know everyone just wants to get on the score sheet, I think. Where's Anonymous when you need him? Yeah, Anonymous does a lot for us. Or for me and for you know, the people that they gift to, for sure. Yeah, I think everyone's just trying to get on the score sheet. Imagine if we went 4-0 up and lost. Imagine if we went 4-0 up at halftime and lost. Has that ever happened in a World Cup game? They're just skipping over the midfield. Bite your tongue. I know. Anyway, I don't mind too much. I don't mind too much. This is not a very consequential game. The football game I'm talking about. Here we go. We're back. Whoa! I won an award! And all the Shadow Men came to see me take it.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
Are they going to hurt me if I go near them? Lee says, most pretentious writer. Yeah. There is a ladder. Ah. By the way, is the whole level like this? And if it is, I hope it is. I know, I think we're about to change reality now with the clicker. Not the clicker, but...
The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, meaningless in the face of creation.
Mate, they have to make this real. Oh, that's where Alex Casey died. You're loving this, aren't you? I am loving this. I just... This is so different. This is so creative.
But there is more to
Just,
it than
why did that make me jump?
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lit the jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
I just don't want to miss anything. Oh, we're supposed to go this way.
Nightmares, torture, life, it's a gift or a curse. A reality made of dreams. Don't let it champion of life. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Diving deep to the
I love the moves. I love the moves. I love this pose as well. Like. All right, where do I need to go? Oh, answer the phone. I know I'm supposed to... Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to go where the lights point me? Go this way. There we go. We got it. And then... Whoa. Can they hurt me, these things? Hey guys. Let's take a look. Sorry, I think I'm a bit behind on the chat. Doubt Messi will score 3. Yeah, not against Spain. Yeah, I'm not spoiling. Just keep playing. You're loving this, aren't you? Yeah, I'm loving it. Absolutely. By the way, this is not a spoiler, but did you know that the physical actor and the motion capture and the facial model, etc., is different than the actual voice actor, Alan Wake? Yeah. It's the Doctor from Control, right? Is the voice actor of Alan Wake. So unexpected in a game like this for sure, which is crazy when you think about it. This is the kind of musical I could go and see. Yeah, like an immersive musical. I'd love it. What really got me when I found out the voice actor was Men in Tights, I guess that means we know he can sing. What, he is in the film Men in Tights? Not a spoiler, but if you had not picked up on it, the voice actor is Alan. It's Dr. Casper Darling. Yeah. That's right. That's it. Dr. Darling. He's the guy if the TV show movie happens. He's Will Scarlet, is he? What, Dr. Darling is Will Scarlet? In Men in Tights. Oh my, I remember him. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is the... Now we're getting serious.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy.
Oh, I'm actually moving.
Just one shot, one more chance.
Oh, this is like the boat when we arrived in Bright Falls.
From the city, a romantic getaway.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh look, we're back at our writer's desk. We got the flare gun. We got a flare gun. All right, that means there's going to be a fight.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war meets its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held her hostage. Had he seen her drowning, would have saved her from the darkness of the lake.
I can't see. Go. You're ruining it for me. Right. Oh, I got a pipe. Can I get that pipe? Oh, okay, I've got a gun. drink. All right, how do I change my gun? How do I change my gun? I've totally forgot the controls of this game because I've been playing Black Flag, and I've totally forgotten all the controls of this game, like the combat controls. How do you change your gun? Oh, I should have done quick slot. How do you change the gun? What does it say? Is it inventory? Like you push triangle and then you can change your gun? Yeah, it's going to be that. And I should have done the quick slot. I know I set it up for Saga, but I didn't set it up for... I didn't set it up for... Can I do quick slot now? Or do I need to do it in-game? No. Alright. Got it. Oh, alright, I got a gun. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked! Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I'm running out of battery. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we got a weapon. There we go. Yikes! Alright, how do I do it? I just remembered I'm playing a combat video game. England pen? Go on, stick it away. We might as well win, eh? We might as well win. Who's taking it? Saka? Because he's on a hat trick, ain't he? Don't you have a huge stockpile of healing items? I do. How do I... You say we, but aren't you Scotland, not England, technically? No. Scotland? Well, because of my granddad? Because of my grandfather? Oh, I see. Oh, you thought I had a Scottish accent? Alright, pal, yeah. Listen, I like the Scottish accent as well. Here we go, stuck it away. Let's go, Bukayo Saka. That's you, Starboy. 5-3. Final ain't going to be as good as this, mate. Now I'm like fully on board with this game that I didn't care about. No, it's still a friendly game, but yeah. Now I pay more attention to the accent. It's not Scottish. Yeah, I've got a bit more of a Cockney accent. It's not what it used to be, but it's a bit like that's where I'm from. Is hey, thanks so much for the follow, JM. I really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Welcome to the cult, but it's not a cult. It's not a cult. Not really. Listen, right? You can ignore all of this stuff. All of this stuff. It's you know, this is cult is appropriate considering the game.
Nah, it's not a cult. Like this is the thing. I feel like we've already gone over this, but like this is 100%. This is the furthest thing away from a cult that you could possibly get.
Yeah, couldn't have put it better myself there, Babsy. Very good, very true, very honest. And yeah, this is the furthest thing away from a cult that you can ever get. Yeah, so this is just decorative. The skull, this little skull here, the picture of my granddad there, who was the founder of this stream. yeah, it's all decorative, and like sometimes you know we do get into it a little bit, and we'll like put on masks and stuff like that, but definitely not a cult. Oh, and robes. Definitely not a cult though. It is a holy place. It is whose skull is that on the table? If I told you that, we'd have 2 skulls on the table, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, look, whose skull is that on the table? Last person to ask me a personal question. This person says, Godfather Al says, Cockney accent is bottle of water, right? Yeah, bottle of water. Yeah, bottle of water. And that actually did happen to me when I first moved to America. I said bottle of water. I was at the cinema and I asked for a bottle of water, and the person went, Bawa Wawa? What? Sorry, did you say Bawa Wawa? And I was like, bottle of water. And so I had to change my my accent a little bit, you know, and I started having to pronounce certain letters in the middle of words a lot more. But yeah, it's a holy place. It's a gathering of souls for sure. Anonymous, thanks so much, Anonymous. I really appreciate the gifted sub. So there you go, JM. That's so nice of Anonymous. Now you don't have to watch the. Now you don't have to watch ads anymore. Lovely, lovely, lovely. He says that like we didn't cry on the last stream. Yeah, admittedly, we did we did all start crying on the last stream, and that really did happen. I'm not joking. Well, I started crying on the last stream. I promise I'm not normally emotional. That's the first and last time that ever happened. But I was talking about a very like a moment, and I won't go over it again because I spoke about it a lot last stream. But yeah, it was a moment when my dog saved my life, and it was like crazy. Saved my life and my wife's life. Saved both of our lives. So yeah, and I started crying when I was talking about it. Yeah. Death of Stalin. Oh, by the way, thanks so much. I just want to say thanks so much, Anonymous Gifter. Thanks so much, Babsy, for the 300 bits. And then for the 100 bits. Yo! So generous, you people. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. But I do really appreciate it. Thanks so much. JM says, I cry all the time. I cry all the time as well, but not normally when I'm on a camera, you know? I don't normally cry with an audience, but I do. I cry all the time when I'm reading books, when I'm watching movies. I cry very often. I cry more than my wife. I'm a pretty emotional person to be 100% honest with you. But normally I don't cry with people watching. It's kind of an unusual thing for me to do. But yeah, I'm glad you like the story, Babsy. Can't avoid the Taken all evening. Yeah. You can't avoid the Taken all evening. I know. All right, let's get back into it. Listen, I think we've beat France. It sort of hurts in a way. All right. Missed the whole game today. I watched the recording. Oh, okay, wicked. It's a nice hobby is all. Crying in front of a camera? Oh, a niche hobby. Sorry, a niche hobby. Yeah. Crying in front of the camera is a niche hobby for sure. That's probably not what you meant. All right. Oh, that's it. I want this in a quick slot. Okay. And I want this. No. Oh no, I don't have any health. I don't have any health. But I have a gun. I didn't know I had a gun. Oh, now we got some health. All right. We have a pew pew. Stop letting you hit them. Yeah, yeah, no more hitting them. I love the music. I can't die to this music. I can't die to this music. I can't die to this music. Okay, actually, let me heal myself. I thought my heart rate would be higher. I think what we might have to do is up the difficulty. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Whoa, big boy! Okay. Oh man, I thought I got that. Okay. Oops. Wait. Oh my god, it's 5-4 the England-France game? This England-France game is 5-4. Dude, that guy was a badass. I've got to say, I'm getting hit with a lot of stimuli at the moment. I've got this music, I've got people running at me, and also I've got a 5-4 game between England and France to my left. 6-4! Dude, honestly, what the hell? What is going on, my boy Jude? Listen. This is the people's final. Wait. Where's Scrimpleton that said I was being arrogant earlier for being an England fan? Scrimpleton, if you're out there, get ready, because I'm about to get way more arrogant. This is the people's final. This is the final that the people deserved. France v England. Oh, man. Let me just say, this one goes out to my boy. Hey, Jude. It's over. Listen, I always knew we'd win the World Cup. Damn it. It makes me sad. This game makes me sad. How many goals was that half? 6. 6 goals in that half. can't believe it. I mean, like, I know it's like it's not a consequential game. It's a silly game to play for third place, but annoyingly, it might have been the best game in the tournament. It really makes you think about what could have been if we just would have been progressive and attacking. But then again, like I said, it's... My friend just texts... Well, not my friend, my wife's friend. I mean, she's my friend as well. I like her. But she just texts me congratulations. It makes you think about what could have been, man. It makes me sad. We are good, mate. Two great teams finally playing without the stress. And France are good, man. France are incredible. I thought they were going to win. I thought they were going to win the whole thing. I thought they were going to... really, I was like, they got Mbappe, they got Elise, they got so many great players. I thought they were going to win. Proof that sports are 60% mental. Yeah, it is mentality. If it was the final game, it would have been very different. That's very true. Yeah, that's a fair point. If it was the final game, they wouldn't have been playing with reckless abandon. They would have been cagey. They would have been like, you know, oh, we can't concede, like, because there's everything on the line. So yeah, definitely they would have. It wouldn't have been 6-4, you know. But to be honest, both teams are better going forward than they are at the back. Especially England. England are very leaky at the back. So, yeah, I don't know. Tell that to Tuchel. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Proof that England is better if you remove defenders. Yeah, just go for it. If you're that kind of team, if you like to put it in gaming terms, if you are a glass cannon, be a glass cannon. Don't play defensively. You know? And that's what England are. They're a glass cannon. Oh, look, my heart rate just went up over 100. I'm talking about football again. All right, come on, let's get back on with it. Sorry. All right, let's get on with it. Sorry. My heart rate went, uh-oh. Oh, man. Back to the soothing sights of being beaten with a pipe wrench. Exactly. That's funny. Wow.
That was interesting.
You know what that's like? That's like the ashtray maze. That was like the ashtray maze from Control. JM says, you did not end up watching Game Awards back in 2023. Hint, that is the year that Baldur's Gate 3 won the Game of the Year. Oh no! What does that mean? A rook can't play a pawn. Exactly. You didn't watch the Game Awards back in 2023? Nah. That's the year that Baldur's Gate 3 won the Game of the Year. So that's obviously in reference to Glass Cannon. Did I watch that event? I didn't watch that event. No. I watched the Game Awards for the first time. No, not the Game Awards. The State of Play we watched for the first time on this stream. Man, I look phenomenal. Look how happy I am. Well then. What? A glass cannon can win? If it plays defensive?
A vision.
What the hell? We're back.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to.
Yes!
Seems to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Guys, I'm having a great time. Oh, look at those moves. The shuffle. Whoa. Looking like James Bond. This song to its end. We gotta figure it out. Alright, we gotta figure this out to bring the song to the end.
I will bring this song to its end.
Song's end.
I gotta figure it out.
Bring this song to its end.
Use this. England should have went 1-5-4 against Argentina. I always like it inspires me. I'm gonna wear the wig for this whole rest of this level. We're back, baby. I put the wig on at the exact wrong moment.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Is that you, Artie?
Champion of light, herald of darkness, lost in the
Yes, he loves it as well. Mark Cucurella has entered the stream. Yeah, Cucurella. Vaporback Journeys. Oh, he's got a wonderful voice. Okay, did it? Wait, okay, I did put link in memes in Discord. Did I not enter where YouTube were aspirating? Here you go. Did I have a stroke while writing that? That's all right. We'll forgive you. We know what you're dealing with, brother. Silent Wings, can you imagine being in production or having them go, okay, so we have this dance number. You'll be meeting with a choreographer this afternoon. Oh, man. The wig almost looks professional. Oh, thanks. I think it costs about $10. It's getting better and better. I tell you, this game is great. I'm gonna head out, yo. Tizo says, as always, a pleasure spending time with you. Oh man, thanks so much for hanging out with us, Tizo. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. And I look like David Grohl. Man, maybe I should just grow my hair like this and just be Dave Grohl. Enjoy the final tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try. Come on, Spain. All right, let's go speak to my best friend. By the way, JM, this is your buddy. This is your countryman. I thought I could talk to you.
He's Swedish, brother.
Oh, he's Swedish. I thought he was Finnish.
Ai, että nyt on kyllä, joo.
Why did I think he was Finnish?
Pojat jenkkakoneet soimaan. Atana.
He is Finnish. Yeah. He's Finnish. But he said my Swedish brothers. Oh, because he is Finnish. Yeah, but it just confused me when he went, oh, my Swedish brothers. I guess he just likes, JM says, I have actually met this actor in a bar. Whoa. What was he like? Was he cool? Yeah, you know we had in the other day, the voice actress for Jessie in Control, the Spanish version. She was in the chat the other day. Man. We're all connected. I love Artie. End of part. Guys, we reached the end of a part. All right. Is it Poe again?
Some say that it loops forever, that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops forever, this road.
Oh yeah, what was Artie saying? That's what I meant to ask you. What was Artie just saying there? JM? He was tipsy while I was totally wasted. I'm so glad it's a drunk story as well. I imagine that he's a good time. You can look up YouTube videos explaining what Artie is. They're interesting. Oh yeah, I will for sure look them up. But do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until I finish Alan Wake 2, and then we'll watch them together if you want. That's about what I remember. We were in tobacco booth. That's cool. Pretend forever I'm there. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that level. That was wonderful. We're back on board. We're on the Alan Wake train. We're back on board. Last stream, I didn't know. I was like, I think this is a rough chapter. This chapter, the best chapter so far, in my opinion. Nice contrast from last stream's chapter, right? Yeah, very different. Very different. I loved it. And it was still like weird and heady and all that, you know? The next few chapters are a very different tone. Is that Dave Troll? Dude, guys. Do I look a lot like Dave Grohl? It's the hair, obviously. I think if anyone put on this wig, they'd look like Dave Grohl, wouldn't they? But you're the second person to say that. But yeah, it's me, Dave Troll. Like, when I wear this wig, it makes me think that I'm supposed to wear wigs. I'm supposed to have long hair. Your teeth aren't as big as Dave Grohl's. Yeah. On to the next one. On and I'm on to the next. And the facial hair. All right, guys, listen, that was a great one. Got to head out. All right, Rachel, thanks so much for joining us. Oh, and we get more Artie to look forward to. Let me just take off this silly wig for a second. Everyone's like, now you look like Mr. Clean. Ugh. Wear wigs is crazy. When will you wear wigs? Don't insult Dave the Wig like that. No, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel, have a good one. Oh, yeah, we got to save. We have to save. Let's just... Well, guess what that link was? Oh, was the link... Was the link when will you wear wigs? Well, wait, Jay is bald? Never knew. I have to wear t-shirts to tell people that I'm bald. I see a thermos. Wait. Huh? Oh yeah, and on Etsy they sell these as well. Yes. On Etsy they sell these thermoses. Alright, so let's, first of all, let's watch some stuff. We've saved this now, so now we get to look forward to speaking with Artie. So let me just... By the way, I got this as well because this was on sale. This was on sale. This I just wanted to play, and I'm so glad that I played it. 18 hours I've put into this. And that's in a few days. I love it. I love it. But do you know what? I don't think it would be a very good game to stream. You know? There's a lot of like going out, getting resources, bringing them back, doing up your ship. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of that going on. So I don't think it's as fun to stream that sort of thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. Poets of the Fall have Old God merch shop too. Oh, wicked. Oh, I don't know why Remedy don't release this stuff. Or I think they do, but as soon as they sell out, they're sold out. They don't. If I was Remedy, I'd be like, let's make some bunts. Let's make some bunts. All right. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, we want to watch. We want to watch something. We want to watch some stuff. Some stuff that you want me to watch. Oh, here we go. One sec. Wait. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, wicked. So, look, this is the thing that I got on Etsy. The Oh Dear Diner mug. I'm really excited. I don't know why. I'm really excited for that to show up. It's iconic. I've never been that kind of person to buy merch. You know? I've never been that kind of person. But just recently, and I think it's you guys that influence me. Like, for example, you lot made me get this. And he sits on my desk. You made me get this. I never got a Funko Pop before. Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. And like he's carrying one of the mannequins behind him. You made me get this. I never, ever would buy a Funko Pop. I mean, like, nothing against Funko Pops, but it just never, I never saw the appeal. But then I went, that is pretty cool, actually. That is pretty cool. Silent Wings, you mean we're the influencers? You're 100% the influencers. All right, so let's watch some stuff that you wanted me to watch. Actually, I think I added a couple of things in here myself. This is really funny. This American dude, this really made me laugh so much.
You know, it's fun just seeing all the different teams come from all over the world, you know?
Sorry, this has to... All right, so that is important, that caption. Me at the beginning of the World Cup.
You know, it's fun just seeing all the different teams come from all over the world. You know, I love all the culture and the banter and the history and everything. You know, this is just really fun. I'm not even really rooting for anyone specific. I just hope everyone has a great time.
Lionel Messi is history's greatest monster. I have never wanted anything more than for Argentina to burn to the fucking ground.
The Falklands are fucking British.
But wait, I thought you hated the British
I
Empire.
said that the Falklands are fucking British.
People got into it, man. People got really into that conflict between Britain and Argentina. Man, it was like everyone became a big history buff or something. You know, it's funny. That really made me laugh, and then this really made me laugh as well. Nothing to do with the World Cup, but this really made me laugh. Look at this little monkey. And please don't tell me that this is AI. I don't want it to be AI. The Dutch tourist drunk Boston Dry. Yeah. And I think as well the Scottish as well, right? That's what I heard, is that the Scottish tourists, that when they were in Boston, they had to shut down these pubs and all that because they were like, we're out of beer. We're out of beer. And I think something similar happened with English it wasn't Atlanta. I think it was like, I think it was New Jersey, I think. Or was it? No, it wasn't Mexico. It wasn't Mexico. I think it was New Jersey. And then same thing. They were like, we have no more beer. And then they were like, we're not leaving. And then they had to call the cops. Crazy. But I think the Scottish fans are probably the best fans, ain't they? I think everyone agreed that it was Scottish and the Dutch seemed to be the best fans, didn't they? In the World Cup. Look at this little chosen one monkey. Look. Closes his eyes. Amazing. Pretty unrelated to anything, but I just found it funny. All right, let's see some of the stuff that you wanted me to watch. We already saw this. We saw this. There were some other things, I think. Memes? Oh, yeah. This is you, JM? Alan Wake 2, Herald of Darkness, musical performance. Oh, we got to watch that. Wow, Anonymous, that's very kind of you. Once again, thanks so much for the gifted sub. Wow, I think that's like 3 or 4 today. You're very generous, Anonymous. And the fact that you remain anonymous. What an altruistic soul you are. Don't get me started on American beer, Silent Wing says. American beer, no good? You don't like Budweiser? That's very nice of you, Anonymous. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. JM says, I say real too much detail and consistency keeps up. Okay. So let's take a look at this. But you know what? Let's do this first. Let's switch it to this because this doesn't have any ads.
Okay, now we have a special surprise for you. Live and exclusively here.
Oh, I see why you were saying this now. I thought you were talking about the glass cannon thing, but you were talking about this at the Game Awards.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Warlindor, and I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring that best-selling writer Alan Wake. This is Herald of Darkness.
Oh, I'd be so pumped.
From what I gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up theory. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Oh, that's cool that they got both of them. They got the voice actor and the physical actor. We all need to learn this dance. This is great. The cult's community official dance. Yeah, that'll definitely help people not think it's a cult, is if we all have a set of movements that we do. I love that bit. That's the best bit. Honestly, I'm not. Alright, I'm not being funny. If I was there, I think I'd be losing my shit, man. Like, I really, if I was there, scratch that if I was there. If I was there, certainly I'll be losing it. But even if, like, I was just watching it, you know? Like, just watching it at home, I'd be, like, on my feet, like, no, this is amazing. Like, after playing the game, obviously, if I haven't played the game, I have no reference, you know? If I would have watched it back then, I would have been like, oh, this is weird. This is weird, like, because I wouldn't know who anyone was. But now, if I see that now and it just popped up and I didn't know it was coming, can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing it live and just going, that's Alan Wake. That's Alan Wake, and he's doing the thing. He's doing my favorite level, you know? Like, that's, unreal. Think people in the audience who did not play the game. Yeah, imagine people that didn't play the game. They're like, Is that? Oh, is this something to do with John Wick? Did they say Alan Wick? Is that John Wick's brother? No. Oh, so but why is John Wick here? No, it's not John Wick.
It was all too much. I had to get away. The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction made meaningless in the face of creation. But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie?
Dude, I think this is the first dude I've ever been attracted to. I'm like, this dude is so cool. What the hell? He's like, his facial expressions, his dancing, everything. He's funny. Like, I'm good. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. It's, you've seen the other half of my awakening. His name is Ika Vi. Is that how you pronounce it? Vi or Vili? It's not too late to delete the VOD. Yeah. No, man, listen. This dude is cool. Do you want to see the moment I realized it? Like, do you want to see the moment I realized it? Like, I think it was this. By the way, I'm messing about a little bit, but like, but wait, only a little bit though. Look, I think it. Not quite here. That was it. That was it. That was the moment. That was the moment when I became bisexual. It was this. When he goes, and like, and I go, oh, I'm bi-curious, and then I go, oh no, and then when he lays down, I go, oh no, I actually am bisexual. Let's go. And your wife's got competition. Not the bit where he bent over. Not the bit. I think this dude is cool, man. I love this dude. During your Alan Wake 1 playthrough, someone brought up the upcoming TV show and you asked who should play Alan, and I sat there like, Alan, that's who plays Alan. Yeah, it's true. Oh no, I think I'd hit that. Yeah, that was my inner monologue. Wait, would I hit that? Yeah. Or the moment when he sits on the other dude. Yeah, I'm like, how does it feel to live my dream? This whole thing is cool. Oh yeah, Sam Lake's there as well. Wicked. Yes. Do you know what I like as well? This is cool. Yes. Is it cool? Yes, it's cool. Number 2, is it funny? It's very funny. I find this whole thing to be absurdly funny. But I think it wouldn't be half as funny if they weren't playing it straight, you know? Like, if Alan Wake was sort of like, or the guy that plays Alan Wake, if he was sort of like laughing while he was doing it, it wouldn't be as funny. I like that he's like this when he's playing. He's like, playing. When he's dancing, he's like he's like real serious. Like here, look. Look. Does this. So good. It's so over the top. It is so over the top. It's stupid, and I love it. All right. Yes. But let me ask you something. Was this... Do I recognize anyone there? No. Was this before Alan Wake 2 came out? Slapstick humor does not work if characters know it's comedy. This came out after. Good. I'm glad about that. Kazuma says after. Good. I'm glad about that because I want people to have that experience after they've played the game. And that's amazing. Oh, dude, I'll be losing it. I'll be losing it. That's so good, man. Amazing. So cool. All right, let's see. Oh, look. I love these two, by the way. You want good movie reviews? These two. You know Man Carrying Thing, the YouTuber? So he and his wife have this other one, Woman Carrying Man, and all they talk about is movies. Really, really cool. I like it. They're so likable. All right. Anything else? Oops, what am I doing? Oh, I think we saw this one. All right. Lee sent this over. All right, we'll watch this. And then I gotta go have some food. I gotta go eat something.
And the game of the year is Mon ami Clair Obscur, Expédition 33.
Who thinks French accent is the nicest accent? I know we've spoken about nice accents before. And I think Babsy's favourite accent is the Scottish accent. I think. You love the French accent, Babsy? Or the Scottish, you're talking about that. Best narrative and best direction. Hi, me. I'm Canadian. We have feelings about French accents. It's the fanciest. Do you think that it's fancier than the British accent? Not my accent, obviously. I'm not fancy. I'm a working class chimney sweep kind of bloke. But I'm talking about, oh, hello. Oh, wonderful. Oh. Oh, but that was another time. Like, do you think it's fancier than that? Schwabich. Schwabich. Simon Vance. Yeah. You love the Russian accent? It's a very cool accent. All those Eastern Europeans accents are very, very cool. It's fancier. All right. Let's see, because all these creators are going to be French. Oh, and how good was the music in Expedition 33? Oh, the music was so good. I think that was my favorite thing about it. I like that game, but I'm just saying the music in particular was amazing. It's so complicated it has to be fancy. If you're doing ASMR reels on Insta, English accent is kind of nice. I have to do some of that stuff. I sometimes I have to do spicy books. One time I had to be a sexy vampire for a book. And another time I had to be a sexy American werewolf. And I had to talk like this. Yeah, that was my sexy American werewolf accent for the audiobook. It was like it's one of those spicy books, you know. Polish accent is so nice. Nice. Oh no, there was an actress that played one of the characters. What book might this be? Do you know what? I can't even remember the title. It was like something Alpha. It had Alpha in the title. I love my Alpha. It's something like that. And I was the Alpha. I was the Alpha. And I spoke like this. There's this British YouTuber who plays games and reads books to help you sleep, and his accent is very soothing. Thank you. Oh, maybe you're not talking about me. Oh, here we go. Look, nice accent.
This was supposed to be a joke. The Berian Marine Line. I have no idea what's happening. Well, I want to thank first the incredible team at Soundfall Interactive. They are not watching from home as we brought literally everybody here to celebrate with us. So I love you guys.
Nice. Let's just put this.
I also want to thank Kepler Interactive, our publisher, but also our localization teams, our playtesters, our wonderful cast for both motion capture and voice, and all the people who worked on this game to make it happen. It's really a teamwork. So just thank you to everybody who contributed.
Thank you.
Also, I want to extend a thank to the unsung heroes of this industry, the people who make tutorials on YouTube on how to make a game, because we had no idea how to make a game before. So thank you.
He's joking.
And
I didn't really understand what he said, but he said he saw a tutorial on YouTube.
Hironobu Sakaguchi, who made me fall in love with games and inspired me to become a game dev. So thank you, Mr. Sakaguchi.
Silent Wing says, I never played this or watched anyone play it, and I feel like I really missed out. Should we try and find someone who's playing it to raid them?
Covers, your fan art, your endless arguing about which ending is a good one. That's wonderful to read. Thank you so
33
much.
people made this game. That's why it's Expedition 33.
So
Wow.
we promised some content a few months ago.
Kazuma
So I'm
says
very happy to
no.
say that it's releasing
It's their
now.
first game. Oh, yeah. We're raiding Linvy. All right. I'm going to tell Linvy that you said that you wanted to raid her.
You changed the studio's life, and it's really wonderful.
I got to
So
eat before it
thank you,
gets
and for those who come after.
too late. Oh, yeah. All right. Lovely. All right, let's raid somebody. Let's see if Linvy's around. Let me get rid of all this stuff. That's so cool that 33 people made it. That's wild. All right, let's do a raid. Let's make someone's day. Let's do a raid. All right, one sec. Let's take a look. Wait. Oh, I think she's here. Oh, she's got 38 viewers, though. She's got an embarrassment of riches. This person. Linvy. We got someone else playing Alan Wake. Like, I kind of want to, like, I want to, I don't know how many people we got watching right now, but I like to, like, get people who have less viewers than me. And then go, look at this. You know, like that one dude where he was like, told his mum that he got raided and stuff. All right. There's only 11 of us. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, look, we'll do it because we already said that we were going to do it. So I fanboy over them so much. Well, it's good to invite large number of people into a community. Right. All right, let's just raid Linvy then. Okay, let's do it. What do? I just say raid, and then I just copy this person and I go, whoop. Okay, I think that's how you do it. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna on the Discord let you know what time I'm gonna be doing it because the World Cup might get in the way. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly go and check out what time I'm gonna be streaming. But yeah, it was real good today. I had a really nice time with you all. I hope that you all had a really nice time. And I hope that Linvy we'll send this over right now. I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, here we go. I think. Yep, there we go. All right, guys, have a good one. I love you all. Have a good one, guys. We got 8 viewers. Gonna raid. All right, we're gonna raid, and it looks like she's playing the Hitman game. So that's pretty cool. Have a good one, everyone. I love you. See you later. See you tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.